Let me know when, because I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to move my little place card thing over the side and whack the microphone twice on the way through. So, thank you for coming and hanging out. I can actually see myself on the other camera. It looks really, really weird. I'm going to take that off so I can't see me. So, what I thought I'd do tonight is I've got a couple of KaiserStyle sticker books to walk you through from the new KaiserStyle Kids range that I found, I remember, like 2 weeks ago maybe. And I'm also going to show you guys how I made my save the date cards for the wedding, because they have now officially gone out. Everybody that should have been invited has been. It's a very small wedding. I'm very happy about that because it means I don't have to make thousands of invitations, which is great. But thank you so much to everybody who is here. I can see a lot of people who come often, which is fantastic. So Sarah, Priscilla, Di, Sam. I think that's all that's there. I'm just doing a scroll to make sure I haven't forgot anyone. I think that's everyone that's been commenting. Hi guys. Sarah, I don't know if I said you before. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We're going to get started with, I'm going to sort of show you the last couple of weeks in my planner, just because that's sort of what I've been starting most of these with anyway. So just sort of show you what they end up looking like once I've got bits and pieces in them. So I'm pretty sure I showed you that one last time. I'm just trying to remember. I'm going to go with from here and we're just going to go through it. So that was the Energize Your Life one. I've got my to-do was all filled in. This is something that I've started doing. I've been doing like an expected mail box. I just think it's a great thing to keep in my head of what I need to do. Hair cancelled. I've got some stickers too coming that are cancelled stickers, which I'm really excited about. And then I just continued along with the expected mail one. This one was fantastic. This is still one of, it's actually going to go down as one of the favourite weeks I've ever done. I've got to stop doing all my favourite weeks with Planners Anonymous. I feel terrible. But I've got my little pocket here with my to-dos on the back and my little footy card. That was sort of what my footy card ended up looking like. Hold on, I'll put it up a little bit. So that worked. Whoops, throwing things away. And then we've got this week, which hasn't got too much more than what you guys saw, except I put in I made a little list thing here. So it's got my little to-dos, my footy stuff, and then my expected mail on the back. It is something very similar, Jade. Hi, by the way. You dropped in there before when I didn't see you. It is very similar to an online purchase tracker, something like that. But I just like having it in my week, because that way I can just transfer it to the next week whenever I feel like it. Hi to Wendy, who I saw pop in there as well. So I haven't done next week's decoration yet, so I don't have to worry about accidentally showing you it. So that's awesome. I like the Mermaid Week too, Priscilla. It's it looks great. And it's very functional, which is even better. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I made my save the date cards. So I've already pre-grabbed most of my little bits, I think. I was grabbing some of it. So what I've done here, this is just a piece of craft cardboard that I've cut out into this sort of round square from, I think that was from KaiserStyle. Before I continue, I just had a couple of questions. Jade asked, did the mermaid washi stick? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'll show you. Once it had a bit of pressure there, it stuck really nicely. The plastic on plastic, not quite so much, but that extra little bit of adhesion that I put on with my glue tape actually helped. So it ended up looking really great. I'm just taking my watch off so that people don't accidentally do stuff. Just hold on a second. Sorry, I just saw something that I don't know if I should have seen. Oh, whew. That's right. Oh, just for a minute there, I thought someone that I didn't think would be watching my channel was watching my channel and sending me like a screenshot of it. And I'm like, oh my God, family members aren't supposed to watch. That's just not what they're supposed to do. Anyway, sorry. Very bad to get distracted by that. So back to this. So just a piece of cardboard. I just cut them all out on my Cricut. I know I keep saying this, the Cricut review will be this month. I am going to make sure it comes this month because I've been teasing it now for I don't know how long and it's ridiculous. So it's coming this month. I've also got these cutesy little starfish, and I'll sort of bring them up to the camera so you guys can see how sort of detailed they are. That's also cut out on the Cricut, and that took a really long time. I've then also got a little envelope template, and I've got the actual vellum. Obviously, I've cut out a lot of the details that are on here. Not that I don't trust you guys, because I do. But if you guys want to show up at my wedding, we'll work that out at another time. We won't do that now. But I've just taken everything sort of out. So it's just got the very, very basics. So what I did was, first of all, the squares just for, number one, when I printed it out properly, they weren't sideways, but I was just using a bit that was left over. I didn't want to waste a whole piece of vellum on just one bit. So first thing I did was just cut this out. Doesn't matter if I waste a little bit more of this vellum. So I'm just cutting it out with my paper trimmer. And I'm just leaving it a square shape. I did sort of consider using or having it like with rounded corners, but in the end it just became too hard. So I just kind of left it like this. I'm not panicking too much if this isn't completely perfect, because it's not getting used to go out. Sorry, I've just got some pen on my finger. It's kind of, that's not straight. It's not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter if it's not straight, but just because I love you guys and I want you to see as nice as I can possibly make it. Whoops. And then I go and tear that. There we go. That's a bit better. So that's the first sort of bit of it. And then what it does is it sits on here and it has the stars on top. But there is a little bit of an extra thing that I did. So because obviously this is going to be a beach wedding. Not obviously. Sorry, it is a beach wedding. What I did too was added a little bit of watercolour. So I bought this over Christmas. This is my Canson watercolour paper. I've just been playing with it sort of with different colours. I've been playing with wax seals as well, like recently. They're all for the invitation. Tanzanite Haley, hello. Catherine, hello. Sorry, I am looking up. I keep forgetting to, but I am looking up. And then all I did was just sort of made this watercolour with my Tombows. So I'll just grab the colours that I used. I think it was that one. And I used a bit of black. So I've got a blue and a black. And the idea was kind of, I just put this on here. That squeaking sound is great. I love that squeaking sound. So there's your blue. And then I just put a little bit of, it's not actually black, but it's called lamp black in here as well, just to kind of make it a little bit darker. And it really is then just mixing them together a little bit with the blue again. There we go, that's what I want. And then I just grab a little water sprayer. So this is, it was a makeup setting spray, but I didn't like it, so I emptied it out and I just used the water. So just spray that on there. That gives you that sort of watercolor thing. And then I've got my piece of paper. Yes, that's going to be fine. And then I just put that straight on there and just push it on. Doesn't matter if it gets all over the place because it's going to. And then, oh yay. And then all I was doing was, if it wasn't quite what I wanted, as in the consistency wasn't quite what I wanted, I've got a couple of paint brushes here. I was just kind of moving it around a bit to get what I wanted. But that's actually pretty darn close. And then I just wipe that off, which I'll do in a second. Can you pass me a baby wipe, please, Ryan? Thank you. Baby wipes are the best. They really, really are. I love these baby wipes. So I just clean that off just so that the ink doesn't stay. And then the best thing to do is to put that off to the side to dry for a little while. So it's more to get the solid bit down, like I want the paper to sit flat. So I'm just going to put that underneath there for a couple of minutes while I make the envelope. So the envelope's just a kind of scored thing that I made with my Cricut. So I'm just folding that along the score lines. And then there's sort of one little bit we put in here before we sort of finish it all up. So there's your sort of envelope shape. Because I want the watercolour to kind of go through things, I want the watercolour, got blue all over my fingers, the watercolour to be on here too. So when that's dry, I'm going to stick a bit on there and then use a little bit on my actual save the date card. So while we're waiting for that to sort of do its thing, I'm just going to show you guys really quickly one of the sticker books and then we'll come back to the other one. So I got these two. I went with the pink ones. Why did I go with the pink ones? I have no idea. Mainly because the boy ones, which were the green and the blue ones, I just didn't enjoy them as much. They didn't look as much fun. I love unicorns and I love bunnies. So we'll go with these. These are the Kaiser Kids sticker books. I'm assuming that they're exactly the same. They haven't come out of their wrappers yet. I'm assuming that they're exactly the same as the regular ones, just more for kids. So we're going to find out. These are $10 each from KaiserCraft/KaiserStyle. They're not on the KaiserStyle website and I don't think they're going to be. So you can only get them in stores, which is a pain, I'll admit. But I got these on Valentine's Day and they had, I think it was 30% off that day. So I got these for, what, $7, which I was kind of happy with. So we'll start off with the unicorns. And we'll have a quick flick through here. This is something that's consistently being painful. Jade, you're right. I have been liking pink more lately and I don't know why. And I don't like that I'm liking pink more. I feel like a girl. Stop Ryan. I don't like that I'm liking pink, but I am very drawn to it at the moment, which I don't quite understand. But you're right, Jade. I am liking pink a bit more. Wait until you see, actually, I've just filmed Friday's video, which is going to be the Planners Anonymous box, the new high tea one. And that's got a lot of pink in it, and freaking hell is it good pink. So cute. While we're on cute, oh my goodness. I can't zoom in like I do on my regular videos, so I feel like I need to hold it up to the camera so you guys can see just how cute, especially that unicorn at the top is. Like, oh my goodness. Just give in to the pink. Righto, Jade. No more, except for Friday's video because it's already done. No more saying I don't like pink. We'll just go with that. So we've got some Dream Bigs, some Love, Your Magic, and then you've got some cute little unicorns at the bottom as well. So you've got 2 pages of those. You've got some labels. So especially if you've got kids that were going back to school. That's a really good zoom, Ryan. Well done. Those would be really cute for like books, like just to write your subjects on maybe. That'd be really cute. You've got some more little ones, Shine Bright. You've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite sure what I'd use those for. They'd be really cute actually. If you want to make a card, those would be really cute to have on your card. That'd be absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got some letters, which is different. They don't usually have those. You've got more. I think you've got 3 of everything. I'm going through those. Yeah, 3 of every letter. And then you've got some symbols and some hearts as well. Unicorns are so... Oh, wow. Sorry, pink too. Excellent. Sorry, I was distracted by Jade's comment and then I looked down. Then you've got some actual label ones. So this book belongs to, one of a kind. They're really cute. If I had a little girl who I was sending to school, do you know what's ridiculous? When I have kids, I'm actually scared of what I'm going to be like when I send them back to school, because back to school was my favourite time of the year because I got to decorate my books. These kids have got no chance because I'm going to completely decorate the crap out of their books. They're going to hate me. Then you've got some numbers, some borders. Oh, I can feel a unicorn week coming on. Damn it. Then we've got some actual school labels. Do you know what I'm going to do? For both of these, because I'll go through the other one. Anything that's sort of like one of these name class school ones, I'm actually going to I'm going to do a giveaway just here between us on the live video. So I'm going to, if you've got kids, if you've got a kid that would like those labels, so probably those 2 pages, you get one of those, and then we'll go with one of those each, so there'll be 2 pages, and I'll do the same for the bunnies. I'm going to give them away at the end of the video, so I'll call for it because I can't remember. If you write it yes please now, I'm never going to remember. So I'll let you know at the end of the video. Ryan, remind me. We'll give away those sheets. Actually, I'm going to pull them out right now so that I don't forget. I will not forget. pull these out. So you get one of each of those sheets, and then you'll get one of each of the bunny sheets as well. So there'll be 2 little giveaways. Very small, I know, but I'm not going to use them, so I might as well give them to someone who is. Priscilla, yes, a unicorn week. Okay, righto. Unicorn week. That's so cute. Smile. Love it. Oh, I like that. Definitely a unicorn week coming up. I have a lot of unicorn kind of things too, so that's a pretty good thing. All right, we'll go back to the save the date cards, and then we'll finish off with the KaiserCraft sticker books because that's dry. All right, so what I did then, and I did this on a full big sheet, so I've kind of just done a smaller version just for us. I just want to cut off a little strip, and I can do this. I did do it. Everyone was different. That was my favorite part of it. Everybody's invitation ended up being just, or save the date, sorry, ended up being just a little bit different because everybody had a different pattern with the water, which I thought was really cool. And if I was getting it, I would be really impressed or really proud that I was getting something like that. That would kind of make me happy, knowing that everybody's was different. I've lost my glue tape. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. I found it. You're not supposed to follow me when I do that, right? I've just got back from Perth today. If you guys haven't heard me say that already, I've flown back from Perth this afternoon. So I took my glue tape with me because God forbid I should go anywhere without my glue tape. But I didn't remember to grab hold of it because I didn't think I'd be using it. So the reason this little strip came about was because I needed some way to cover up where the vellum needs to stick down. Oh, you're foiling it. Thank you, Ryan. He's so much smarter than me. I don't know why. I don't know why I run this channel. I think he should just do it. It would save time. So Ryan's right. There was a reason I got my mink down. It was because I actually did foil some of this. So we'll do that. We'll turn it on and wait for it to heat up while I tell you guys how Perth was. Perth was lovely, Sarah. Very quick trip though, which is good in some ways but bad in others. I still haven't kind of explored Perth as much as I wish I could. So that's something that I want to do a little bit more of. So hopefully the next time I go over we get a day more and can actually spend some time there. For anyone that hasn't seen my mink review today, I've kind of done a follow-up to the last one I did, which if you saw how many that had, it's ridiculous. But I'm actually going to do another follow-up of the follow-up because I've had a lot of ridiculous, does this, like, can you use this to foil? For example, someone's suggested using an iron, someone suggested using a hair straightener. So I'm going to actually try that. I'm going to try all of them and see what works because I think it's actually going to be really funny. And I've always wanted to do like a really funny video, so I'm going to give that a shot. Wendy, yeah, the trip was for work, so it's a very, when they're for work, they're very often a very quick run over, do your meeting and then come back, which is what that one was. So unfortunately you didn't get to spend a lot of time there. But Perth is really pretty. I really like it. I haven't spent enough time there to know if I really like it, but I think it's fun anyway, or pretty. So I can't find my little version of this, so I'm just going to use this one. This is a little tip that came from a bunch of different people for both videos, I think, was to use baking paper to protect these little ones, like stop the ink from coming off there. So I'm going to do that because I don't like really getting the bits on there. So I used this beautiful teal. So my wedding colours are going to be, actually, I'm going to get something and show you guys. So this is my beautiful wedding planner. You guys have seen this. This is my absolutely fantastic Loxley wedding planner, and I've got all my little bits and pieces all stuck in here now. So it's going a bit crazy, but that's okay. But in here you get to plan your colour scheme, which I've kind of started sticking bits and pieces in here. But this little sort of pie chart is kind of my wedding colours. So that navy blue is the main colour, and you guys have seen that, or well, you will soon. See, navy blue is my big one. White, obviously, because white's a massive for wedding. Sand, because it's a beach wedding. And then there's going to be little pops of teal, which is where this comes in, because I wanted that pop even on the save the date card. So I'm working on that the whole time. The place where we're getting married has got some of the most beautiful blue turquoise water in the world, and for South Australia that's not a normal thing. So I really wanted to keep, like, the beach is going to have that teal pop anyway, but I really wanted to keep it in the colour scheme as well, because it's going to be gorgeous. So you've got the beautiful teal, so that's ready. So all I did was I just covered just the save the date. That's the only part I want to be foiled. It's going to stick a little, but it's alright. Shh. People are messaging me on Instagram. Stop it. So then you just put it in your folder. Like I said, this is the big one. I shouldn't be using the big one. I should have my small one, but I can't find it. And I don't want to spend all night looking for that when I should be talking to you guys. So you just put it in there. And then put it through. Doesn't matter if you put it up or down. So I'll put it through up just so you guys can see. Sorry, the mink's kind of off to the side of the camera. It's just unfortunately the only place that the cord will go. And when I do my office tour, which if I'm being honest is probably not going to be in March, it'll probably be in April, because March is a gigantic month, and you guys are going to find out why very, very soon. It's a absolutely gigantic month, and it might just get pushed back there, but I'm working on that one. To the people that just walked in, Esther, hello, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. First time watching me live, but definitely not the first time watching me, because you've been commenting on my videos for ages, so thank you for coming. Kels, nice to see you too, thank you for popping in. I am really lucky, Sam, with my wedding destination. It's a place that means a lot to me. It always has. It's a place I grew up, and I'm especially lucky because Ryan is letting me have it in this insanely remote location that's going to cause problems, and already has started causing problems. But I'm very lucky that he's brilliant and he's letting me do it. Probably somewhere that's a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Hi Shorty, nice to see you too. So I'm just waiting for this to pop out. We're nearly there. That's the disappointing thing, I guess, with doing live videos. You guys have to sit here and wait for things to scroll through like that. Sorry. So I'm just going to turn that off. Thank you, Esther. I really liked my Mermaid Week too. Just popping that out. So this was the issue that I was having with it, and what was causing the issue on those, on the mats, was that the colour on the vellum tends to kind of get stuck. So if you peel it off carefully, it doesn't quite go as light. Some of them I pulled them up off a little bit too fast, and it actually pulled all the colour off the vellum. So that one I was very careful with so that it came off nicely. And then we just have to get the foil off. And there we go. There's the beautiful foil. Hold on. We'll get in the right place so that we can see the foil. Do you want to zoom in, or do you want me to put it up next to the camera? He's got it. There we go. So there's your beautiful blue foil that just gives you that pop of teal that I really, really want. Jade, he is an incredibly supportive man, and again, with something I'm going to tell you guys at the end, yeah, he's about to get even more supportive. No, I'm not pregnant, before anyone asks. And I'm not getting married on Kangaroo Island, but it's not too far away from there. So that sort of same colour water, but no, not quite. So we'll finish this off, and then we'll get back to the KaiserStyle ones. So back to where I was, we'll put the glue on. So I just put a strip of glue along the top there. And just push that down. And so that was the problem. I needed something to hide the vellum. So I've got my little strip of paper. And the good thing with this is I could use it with a bit of white if I wanted to, or I could not. That's not straight, but anyway. And just stuck that down. So So I always put it so that it just covered up the top of the vellum, which it hasn't quite done, but it's pretty close. And then you just cut off the excess. Feels like I'm doing a planner week. Cutting off the excess. There we go. So there we've got the little watercolory bit. And then for the little stars, there were two different ways that I tried it. The first one was through my Xyron machine, and unfortunately that didn't work very well because some of the adhesive got stuck and ended up looking really bad. So what I ended up doing was just using my glue tape, just putting the glue enough to hold it down. It's not completely covered, and just being a little careful with some of the stars because they are a little delicate. I ended up with glue all over my fingers. It was very, very amusing. So that just sits just there. It doesn't matter if it sort of doesn't quite stick down completely because it's kind of the point. So there we've got, hold on, do you want to zoom in or do you want me to hold it up? There we go. I'll hold it still and Ryan can zoom. So that's our little card, and that's as simple as it was. Like, it's really not a difficult thing to do. It didn't take too long. It was more because each of them had to be, because this is me and I'm a crazy person, each one was individually written in, like printed on there. Hey Jet, how you doing? So like my mum got Dear Mum, my dad got Dear Dad, grandma and granddad got Dear Granddad, granddad and grandma. So it was the printing of it that took longer, which was Ryan's job, not mine. So I didn't have to worry about that. My job's just cutting and sticking. So to finish her off, back to the envelope. So we just want to fold, just glue this down. No, we don't. Before we glue it down, what is wrong with me? So we want to put a little bit of the watercolor on the back. So I need a big sort of thick line of it, which is why I did so much. And then we sort of just make sure that sits in the right spot. You can kind of use offcuts, which is what I ended up doing. I used a lot of offcuts here. Making sure that kind of fits. Just like that. And then you're just sticking it down. Because I didn't want any of the glue to come through on that watercolor bit, I kind of put it on the paper instead of on the cardboard. And so that's what your little star at the back looks like. And then to cover that up, and I've just realised I've got to get into a drawer, so just give me 2 seconds. Oh.
Can't see you.
Can see me? Oh, crap. Sorry, everybody. I can't find what I'm looking for. As per normal, things have gone missing when I need them the most. I'm just going to grab anything because it doesn't really matter. Just going to grab this one. So I just grabbed a bunch of different scrap paper. So not scrap, but bits of paper that I had sitting around because I did have, and I do have quite a lot. Oh, sorry, Ryan's moving it back in. So I just cut sort of enough. I really should measure this. Just enough to sort of sit on that flap. So I'll look up in a second and answer all your questions. I'm in a groove. We're going to go with it before I forget how I did it. A little bit there. You just want a little square. Oh, a little rectangle, more like it. You can always cut some off if you need to. And then all I did, because I want the blue, because I want it kind of like the ocean sort of thought. It's got butterflies on them, but that's okay. Just need to cut that a little bit thinner so it sits there nicely. Cover that with glue, and then maybe sort of some on the bottom as well so that it sticks in place. And just as long as it covers the top, you're fine. So you just stick that down. So while I'm cutting, I'll answer your questions. Jade, if I had them made, I'm a little scared as to actually how much they would have cost me. But I actually think everyone in my family would have been really disappointed if I just had them made, because I've always been this kind of crafty person. If I had them made, I kind of think they would have thought I'd cheated them out of something that should have been really pretty. So I'm very glad I decided to make them myself. And I'm going to be making the invitations too, and I will show you them when I'm done, because you guys are just as important as everybody in my family, and your approval is just as important. So then you just have to fold where the score line is. It does sort of have a little bit of a gusset, which is okay. It's not the worst thing. Go. And then you sort of put it together. Go. Then a bit of glue around the outside. And there you have your little envelope. Your little save the date card fits perfectly in, because I measured it to fit perfect. It's a little hard to get in just because there's so much paper here at the top, so it sometimes is a bit complicated. Now it's just making me look silly. There we go. And there you have it. You've got your little save the date card in a very beautiful little envelope, if I do say so myself. Esther, if you don't want to use laminated paper, you can use Ziploc sandwich bags for the blending. Yes, I know that's a really cool idea, which I need to do, and I'm going to play with that a little bit more. Kate, thank you very much for coming out of bed and watching with your mum. Thank you very, very much. I always love when people come in, like new people come and watch. Makes me very happy. So thank you for getting out of bed. Hopefully you weren't in bed for any reason. I hope you're not sick or anything. So fingers crossed. Right, save the date card. That's it. So like I said, it took a bit of work to get to it. I tried like maybe 4 or 5 different ways before I got what I wanted. But as soon as I saw, especially the starfish, I knew that was what I wanted on there. And it just fits really nicely with the beach. And I love the watercolor. So that's how that all came together. Hope you guys enjoyed that little walkthrough. And like I said, I will do my invitations when I've done them as well. She's 6, just not should be in bed. What time is it? It's 8:30. Yeah, she should be in bed. Kate, what are you doing? Go to bed. Nah, hang around. Hang around for another like 10 minutes, then you can go to bed. Okay, so let's go with the bunnies, shall we? Let's finish this off. Feel very scattered. I'm sorry that I've kind of gone from one place to another. Thank you for hanging with me while I do that. I kind of feel a bit scattered, but that's all right. Just checking if my mink's cooled down so I can move these stickers back over there so I don't forget them. There we go. All right, so we'll go through the bunny. Oh, look at that echidna. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I think I like the echidna more than I like the unicorns. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but anyway. So you got some bunnies and some strawberries. Very sweet. That's so cute. Oh, what is it with kid stickers? Why do I love them so much? It's terrible. So we've got these little label ones as well. We've got your little echidna. You got the flowers. That looks surprisingly like the Kiki K. Life is Sweet flower. Really does. You're my favourite. Super cute. Some little square ones. Pretty special, happy smile and lovely with the flowers at the bottom. So cute. You've got some letters. So you've got them in pink and green. Oh, I like. Did I do that too? No. So they're a solid pink. But these ones almost have like a gradient to them. They get lighter as they come down here, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to put these 2 in my little giveaway as well. I'll take these out. Might be a good idea to show you guys what they look like though before I pull them out. Sorry about that. So we'll have those 2 over here. Got the numbers, some washies. Then you've got your school labels again. So cute. I love them. I really do. Do I have the unicorn washi from Spotlight? Esther, no I don't. I'm just going to finish doing this and then I'll tell you. So got some more stickers there, and then some little cute ones as well. I really like that. I actually think I like that better than the unicorn one. Whoops. So the unicorn and the bunny ones. There's a robot one, and there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. Those are nice stickers. Kate, I'm going to send these ones out to you. You can have one lot, and then I'll give the other one a lot at the end, away at the end. But Kate, one of these is going to be for you. I'm going to send it out to you. Back to Esther's question, the unicorn washi. No, I don't have it, and that's because I was disappointed with, I did get 3. I think I got 3 rolls, or 3 of the tubes for the unicorn washi, and I didn't, no, not the unicorn washi. I think I got the boho, the rose one, and the nautical one, and they disappointed me, so I didn't waste my money again on another one. I feel like I tried 3 different ones and was disappointed with 2 out of the 3, so I just didn't want to go there. Priscilla, what did you think of the unicorn ones? Let us know, because I'd be interested to know there. How much do I like bunnies in general? Would I do a bunny week? I don't know if I could do a bunny week. Easter. Maybe, yes. Alright, yeah, alright. For Easter, I could do a bunny week. So I went to my very first planner day at the start of the month. I went to the Western Victorian one, and I met some amazing, amazing people. But one of the girls there, so her name's Emma, she runs Tender Designs, who's a beautiful sticker shop on Etsy. I will link her shop down below after the stream, if I remember to. She really likes bunnies, and she's got a really cute kit. So maybe I could do that with a little bit of those stickers and see what I think. Maybe. And echidna week. There's too many choices. Can I do a bunny and echidna and a unicorn in the same week? No, I agree with Ryan. No, I couldn't. We'll see about the echidnas, but I think that might be a little harder, Wendy. But anyway. Jade, there's always next time. The best thing about the planner days is they're always going to keep coming. They're every single month. Unfortunately, though, I won't be at the next one because I have to work. So I'm sure I'll find you at some point. Right, what else was I going to show you? I'm going to tell you something exciting. So there's going to be, and I can't tell you all the details right now, there's going to be a slight little change to my channel next week. Next week there's going to be my weekly decoration, which is obviously normally on a Monday, is going to get moved to Sunday because I have something even more exciting to put up on Monday. I can't tell you any more than that, but Monday's video is going to be the most exciting video I think I've ever done on my channel. So that's coming on Monday. So normal one will get moved and that'll go in its place, and then everything should go back to normal that week. But yeah, if you feel like you missed it, you didn't. It's just going to be on Sunday. Kate, you didn't miss anything. You're all good. You can always watch it back. That's my favourite thing about these lives, is you can go back and watch the whole thing again. But thank you for coming. Muchly appreciated. Priscilla, which Kmart one did you have a problem with? I'd be interested to see, because I haven't played with all of them, but I've played with some of them, and most of the ones so far that I've seen I've actually really been playing with. I really enjoyed, so I'd be interested in that. You don't have to do a bunny week. I've actually got some bunny stuff in a sub box I need to rehome. Amanda, you don't have to send me stuff. I get enough. I feel like you guys don't have to send me stuff. You're fine. I didn't get any Happy Mail this month, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that would become like a regular thing, like I get mail so I could share it with everybody, but unfortunately I didn't get any. But that's okay. You guys don't need to send me stuff. Sarah, I'm sorry. I would love to tell you, but I can't. I'm not allowed to tell. Ryan knows how much I want to tell, and I can't, so I have to shut up. But it is very, very, very exciting. A gold or rose gold. Sometimes the Kmart washi, you kind of have to warm them up in your hands first, and then they don't peel, because I think that's what you're talking about, that they sort of peel off the back. So you peel it off, and it actually sort of tears off the next layer of washi. Warm them up. That was what someone told me. I think that was actually on here. I think it was on a live video. They said just warm it up in your hands first and then pull it off, and something about the heat of your hands actually helps it adhere to the proper adhesive as opposed to the bit underneath it. So maybe give that a try, and that might help. The good thing I think with the Kmart washi though is that it's so much cheaper. Like, it was only, was it $4 or $5 a tub? There we go. Jade told me. I knew someone told me. They're only like $4 or $5. So even if you get one bad roll out of 5, you kind of don't feel like you've wasted your money. Whereas the Spotlight one was $20. I reckon only 2 of them out of the 10 that were in there were any good. So yeah, I was just underwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed with a lot of stuff from Spotlight recently, which is why I haven't gone and got those sticker books. So hopefully you guys didn't want to see those sticker books, because I have seen them. Not at my Spotlight. I can't actually find them, but a couple of the girls at Plan a Day had them. And I had a look through them, and I really liked them. But I just decided not to buy them. I have enough stickers. I don't need more stickers, says she who just bought 2 more sticker books that I didn't need. I agree with you. I think the Kmart washi is very impressive for the price you pay for it. I think you get a lot of bang for your buck there. Priscilla, there's kind of, I think there's like 20 of them, and they're different designers. Yeah, American Craft, that's the one. So there's like a Heidi Swap one, and I think it's an Amy Tangerine one. Like those kind of planner people that you see in Spotlight a lot. They've sort of done sticker books, and they finally come in at Spotlight. I think there's like 20 of them. But yeah, I think they're like $20 a pop. I think something like that. Yeah. So that's sort of, there we go. I love when you guys bring up questions. You take me off my tangent, but it's okay because I enjoy it. Which one did you get, Priscilla? I'm interested. I was actually glad when I went to my Spotlight and they didn't have any, because then $16.99. Thank you, Jade. Because then I couldn't spend my money on it, because I didn't need to. I have enough. I do. Now I've made this gigantic mess along my desk that you guys can see. Whoops. Pardon me. I'm just going to grab just a sip of water. Oh, there we go. I also have a new chair, unless you guys didn't work that out. I love my squishy chair. I love my squishy chair. But it's really not comfortable when you're working, and especially when you're doing these sort of ones. It's just not, kind of feel like I get stuck in it, and then I don't feel comfy. So Ryan got a new desk chair, and when he got his, he got one for me too. So mine's white, his is black. But I'll tell you a bit more about that when I do my office tour next month. Priscilla Paige Evans one. Right, I'll have a look. I will go and have a look at them. I won't buy any, but I will go and have a look at them. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit here. It's been a shorter one, but I'm very confused as to what time it is right now. I'm looking at my clock and it's telling me it's 8:43, but I feel like it's 5:43, but then I feel like it's like 11:43. I'm very confused. No idea. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out with me. Don't forget that this week's Monday video is going to be on Sunday, and there's a very exciting video coming up on Monday. I'll stop smiling when I say that, I promise. Home office chairs, yes, Wendy, are very hard to shop for. Ryan got these on eBay, didn't you? Yep. But I think I saw someone's video on, must have been on Instagram. I saw somebody tag, or well, an office tour. I don't remember. I saw somebody's video and they recommended these chairs, and then I went and did that. The other set of stickers, that's right. I'm giving away these other set of stickers. Thank you, Di. Ryan forgot to. We're useless. Oh, by the way, was anyone else as excited as I was that we got Ryan on camera? I told you I'd do it. I told you we'd get him. I was so excited. He's like, just get out of the way. I'm gonna do this for you. And I was just like, I'm sorry. You're what? He's taking over my channel. I actually wouldn't mind if he took over my channel. I think he'd do a very good job. I think he could babysit Plum Mashable for like 6 months and you guys would barely miss me. So the other one, I'm going to give away to the first person who can tell me one of the colours in my wedding palette. So I've got 4 colours in there. I'm counting white as a colour. The first person to tell me that, just I'll grab that. Thank you, Kate. I'd miss you too. I'd actually miss you guys. Like, honestly, I would miss doing the videos, but I'd miss talking to you guys, because these are actually my favourite. Priscilla's got it. Priscilla's got white. There we go. I did say white counted. So Priscilla gets one, Kate, Di's daughter, gets the other. But yeah, sorry, I was just reading them all as they popped up then. What was I saying before that? No idea. See, look, I'd miss you. That was what I was saying. These videos sort of feel like I come and hang out with my friends, like my wider like people that watch afterwards, or that, and this is no offense to anyone who's watching this afterwards, because I love you too. But you guys that come and hang out with me, you make my week. Like, there's not too many people that I would basically have had 4 hours sleep the night before, sat on a plane and come home, and just all I wanted to do was come talk to you guys. So thank you very much. I have an itchy nose. I'm trying not to cry. I don't know why I just got all teary there. So thank you very, very much to everyone for coming, hanging out. Congratulations to Kate and to Priscilla. If you guys want to send me messages on Facebook, that's probably the easiest way. I know you both have me on Facebook, so just send me a Facebook message and I'll get these in the mail for you tomorrow, because tomorrow's my day off, so I can. Tans and Haley, I agree. He would make an absolutely fantastic guest host. Not in the shirt he's wearing right now. It's got holes. It's ridiculous.
Not very good at the talking part.
Did you hear that? I got him to talk. I got him to talk. I'm so proud. Look, we're going to get him. We seriously are. It was actually, I'm going to tell you these are going to happen all the time. You guys are going to find out little bits about the wedding. We've picked a celebrant, and when I was talking to her, I said the number one thing she has to do is get Ryan to talk, because I actually feel like on the wedding day, all I can get out of him is I do, and that would be it. So I'm very glad she's going to get something more out of him. He did. Haley, he spoke. He spoke. Yay. Wendy, I wouldn't miss this for the world. Not in the world. I wouldn't care if I was flying back from the States. I'd still find a way to do this, because I just love it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Can't wait for you guys to see Monday. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Feel free to send me as many messages, tag me and things when you find out what it is, because very exciting. So fingers crossed you guys are excited about it as I am, because I'm insanely excited. Thanks for coming, hanging out. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you on Friday for my Planners Anonymous unboxing, which I'm very excited about too. And then again on Sunday and Monday. See you later. Bye. Yeah. Is it off? No? He's failing. Look, he can't even do this.